On October 29th, 2025, the elections in the Netherlands are going to be coming. And I just got this in the mail today. This is my STEM pass. I'll tell you guys about this in a bit. But if you're a new voter in the Netherlands or you just naturalized and you're not sure exactly what the elections mean, how to go about it, how to navigate it, or if you've been a citizen for a while but you've just not voted, I mean, we can all see with the political situation in the Netherlands now, if you don't let your opinions be heard, if you don't let your voice be heard, then you potentially run the risk of the other opinions dominating, which you don't necessarily agree with, but feel powerless by because you did not go and let your voice be heard. So this video is hopefully to give you guys insights as to how to navigate the process, what to do, and what next steps to take. Because I understand, and I've been talking to a few people, and I get that it can be confusing. But anyway, so first things first, everyone gets a personalized STEM pass. It's like a voting pass. In this, there's a pass which you know what, I'm just gonna open mine as well. There's a pass which you have to take to the polls, right? You have to take to the polls and show it. Don't forget to take your national identification document as well, either passport or your ID card as well. Make sure I cover my number and stuff. But this is what the STEM pass looks like, right? It's this paper. And this is what you need to show as well. It's very personalized. Your name is on it, your address is on it, so everybody gets just one. You take this with you. You also have in the envelope this booklet, right? Which gives you basically all the practical information you need to know about the voting locations. So this is sent by, I live in The Hague. This is sent by the municipality of The Hague. So the municipality sends you all the locations in The Hague where you can vote. So your own municipality is going to send you all the locations in your city or your municipality where you can go cast your vote. You don't have to go to a specific location. Any location on that list is fine as long as you vote in your municipality, right? And then you have here also the steps you need to take. So for example, you go with your ID document. It shows you how it works, what day. If you go there, there's someone there to help you if you have questions or things which are not clear for you. Then here shows you how you vote. There's going to be a very big, guys, it can be overwhelming sometimes, but there's a big paper you have to unfold, and then you see all the candidate names, and then you have to vote for the one, like put a circle or put a kind of darken the box beside the person you want to vote for. And there's some other useful piece of information as well. So just check this out to exactly know where you can go vote and see what is closest to you. But also, you're going to the polls, there's a long list of candidates you can vote for. And sometimes it can be confusing to know who exactly to vote for. And there's a lot of content creators out there. I also make videos talking about the different manifestos from the different parties, so what the parties plan to do, what the election campaigns are being run under, like what are the main things they want to tackle. But there's people online who are talking about it both in Dutch and in English. So just go to TikTok, go to YouTube, go to Instagram, search Dutch elections and listen to what people are saying. Read about the manifestos, read about the plans. Sometimes you can also just translate a browser of a website or of a political party's website. There's ways to inform yourself. Try to inform yourself as much as possible so you know exactly who you're voting for when you go there. Trust me, that list can be overwhelming. But for those of you who are not sure of what party to vote for, there is what we call a StemWijzer. And I'm going to turn the camera in a bit and show you what it looks like. But basically, what the StemWijzer does is it gives you a few main topics, right? It shows you a topic, for example, says, do you agree with this topic or do you not agree with this topic? The idea is that after you answer a few questions, based on what topics or what things you find important and how you agree or disagree with them, it shows you what party most likely aligns with you as well and your vision for how the country should be run. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is how I have it here. So if you can just type StemWijzer, right? Just type StemWijzer on Google. You're gonna come to this page automatically. Let me see if I go back, you can see what it looks like. Yeah, so this is what the page looks like when you open it, right? StemWijzer, and then you have to go here. It says the Tweede Kamer elections, 29th of October. You can start here to test your political preferences based on 30 statements. And then you have to start it. Keep in mind that there's also, all these are interactive buttons. All these are interactive buttons. So let's say you click on the CDA party, right? You click on this, it's going to take you to the CDA party's website where you can read all about what they do as well, right? Which I think this is quite cool. So if you go back, you click on, you're like, oh, I've never seen this party before. I've never heard about Bijeen. Let's click Bijeen. It shows you all about what Bijeen stands for, who they are. You can read all about them and all their plans as well. Then if you click on another one, 50 plus, takes you to the website. So that way you also have all the political parties in one place. You can also explore and read more about them yourself. You can also let the website read things out loud. So it's also friendly for people who cannot necessarily see. It can also read stuff out. And when you're ready, you can start it here. All right. And then it, for example, tells you the different things like the hypotheekrenteaftrek. For example, I made a video about this, talking about what exactly it is, what exactly this means, because you might read it and you're like, oh, what is this? Sure. Do not just click agree, which is eens, the green button, or disagree, which is the red button, or none of the above. So none of both, neither agree nor disagree, just neutral. Don't just click it without understanding what it says, right? So you can also, there's two buttons here. You can click if you're not sure about what this means. This gives you like an extra explanation of what it means, right? So it explains here, if you buy a house with a hypotheek, so with a mortgage, then blah, 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 blah. You can read that for yourself to understand more of what the statement is saying before you click agree, disagree, or neutral. You can also click on this one and see which parties agree, which parties disagree, and which parties do not say anything about it, right? So it's good to get an idea before you click. For this one, for example, I click agree. Now you go to the next one, it says another statement again, you can, and so on and so forth. So that's basically how the StemWijzer works. So please, if you're voting, go through them, fill it out. If you have no idea who to vote for, the StemWijzer can give you an idea of who to vote for, and you can also go read more about them and see if you align with the vision or not. Please, guys, October 29th, you have your STEM pass. Check the locations to vote. Go to the polls. Let your voices be heard. Trust me, I think in times like now, if you see what's happening in the country, you don't want to just stay at home and hope that everything eventually works out. It could, but at the same time, it could also take 4 years of difficult policies and government collapsing and stuff because people did not take that step to go out and use that privilege they have, which is to be able to vote. So please, come October 29th, go out there, vote, and let your voices be heard.